Live from the O'Hara Construction Studio in downtown Jackson, it's the Bart Hawley Show. I'm David Rice, inviting you to join Bart and his guests. From Da Vinci School Superintendent Christy Nealis, Jackson TSC Manager from MDOT, Kelby Wallace, Jackson District Library Director Liz Breed. Meet the JTV staff with producers Sean Burke. And from Honorable Pest Control, Nick Rustler and Hayden Reinhardt. And now, here's Bart.
Thanks so much, David Rice, and good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the show. Happy new month. And today on JTV is the start of this show's 26th year. Wait a minute, all the sound effects and everything.
Whoop, whoop. We don't want to do it.
Glad to have you with us as we start a new month and our 26th year on JTV. A wintry day today. We have 22 degrees and a wind chill of 13, and a winter weather advisory is in effect until 7 o'clock. The weather that has been affecting us today, I think, was a bit of a surprise for the Weather Service, as they did not issue any kind of advisory until quite late. But that advisory is pretty much fizzling out, as the forecast was for light snow and then mixed with drizzle, and radar right now shows there's nothing in our viewing area, and it looks like we're okay for the rest of today. But keep in mind, we could have some slippery conditions already. There have been a number of crashes on I-94 and 127, so be careful as you're out driving. Our temperature tonight, 15 with cloudy skies. Tomorrow, cloudy, then gradually becoming sunny, and a high of 24. Wednesday, sunny, 23. Thursday, sunny, 26. Next chance for snow. Light snow on Thursday night, and Friday, maybe an inch or two accumulating, and back to crisp, cold weather on the weekend. Some sun on both Saturday and Sunday, with temperatures right around 20. And that's it. Our weather from Kelly Express. Thanks, Kelly Express. Appreciate your sponsorship. And Kelly Express has your favorite snacks, many of them on special this month, including the Ferris Craft Beer Mix, $5.99, the Great Ferris Nut Company of Detroit with a great snack mix bag for $5.99. The Keebler Crackers, 99 cents, and Pringles Grab and Go, a variety of flavors for $1.59. And this month, a large specialty pizza and an order of breadsticks can be had for $25. Let's take a look outside. We've got overcast. It looks like there is precipitation, but I don't know. What do you think, Brandon?
It looks cold.
Cold,
that's my
cold,
weather report.
Cold and cloudy.
A little windy, according to the flag.
Well, of course, to the groundhog, it is. It's Groundhog Day today, and on this Groundhog Day in Puxatawny, Pennsylvania, no shadow means an early spring, and today Puxatawny Phil emerged from his cozy burrow on Gobbler's Knob and saw his shadow, predicting 6 more weeks of winter.
He's been getting a lot of hate mails on his social media page today.
Is he really?
Yeah, a lot of people aren't happy with
The
him.
poor groundhog.
I know.
Surprisingly, I mean, this is something like this. You'd think, well, this has got to be a modern invention. No, Groundhog Day started in 1887 on this very day, and they had a rodent meteorologist at Gobbler's Knob in Puxatawny, PA, And the idea is if he saw a shadow, he'd get scared and run back into his burrow and not come out for 6 more weeks. So we've been doing that since 1887. Today is also Hedgehog Day, which
It's a competitor.
I think it's kind of rude for the hedgehog people to piggyback on top of the groundhog. You have 364 other days you can have your Hedgehog Day, but no, you had to pick Groundhog Day. It's Crepe Day, and does anybody like crepes?
Not bad. There's some good crepe places downtown.
No, they are, yeah, sure, but
They're thin.
it's not a pancake. It's
No.
a thin and it's French,
Yeah.
but I prefer nice, solid, thick, heavy-bodied pancake. It's Tater Tot Day and World Ukulele Day, celebrating one of the worst instruments ever invented. I don't know. Some people like the ukulele. You can get one for about $9 at the Cracker Barrel. I mean, that's how good they are. It's the anniversary of New Amsterdam. On this day in 1653, New Amsterdam became a city. And Brandon,
I've been to New Amsterdam.
New Amsterdam in the United States.
Oh, I've been to the real New Amsterdam.
You are
the actual New Amsterdam.
You are older. Old Amsterdam.
They do have a New Amsterdam in the Netherlands, though. They have an Old Amsterdam and a New Amsterdam in the Netherlands.
Since you've been there, I'll take your word for it.
But go ahead with the United States
so
one.
where in the United States, what is now known, what was previously known as New Amsterdam?
In the United States?
In the United States. It is something else. It is not
Can I get
new.
a clue?
It's still using the word new as part of its name.
New Jersey?
It's city.
New
We're
York?
looking at a city.
Oh, a city?
Yeah, you're so close. A city.
I said New York City?
No, you didn't.
Well, I just did now.
Are you
Well, I
gonna
said
say
New
it?
York. New York City.
New York City. That's right.
Yeah.
New York City.
Actually, that does make sense. I think I
does.
should have known that.
It started as New Amsterdam. Speaking of New York, on this day in 1913, New York City's Grand Central Terminal opened for the first day. And there it is, the beautiful Beaux Arts building that still stands, known for its iconic clock in the giant Central Square. And this terminal on opening day welcomed more than 150,000 people. Wow. On this day in 1974, Barbra Streisand's #1 hit, her very first #1 hit, 1974, The Way We Were. And this was Barbara on the Grammys last night?
I totally forgot the Grammys were last night.
Yeah,
Did
they
you
were
watch
on.
them?
I turned it on, and Cher was on. They gave Cher like the Lifetime Achievement Award.
Oh, really?
And in the wide shot, I thought, well, there's Barbra Streisand. But no, it was Cher. I wonder if Barbara got the Lifetime Achievement. She should.
Mm-hmm.
Bad Bunny, the big winner.
Bad Bunny.
Last night. Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny? Big week for Bad Bunny. He'll be doing the halftime show at the Super Bowl this Sunday. On this day in 1925, 20 mushers embarked on a journey to transport medicine to Nome, Alaska, inspiring the famed Iditarod race. It's the longest and most challenging dog sled race, most challenging for the dogs. And this started because Alaska was facing a widespread diphtheria outbreak in 1925. So musher Gunnar Kaysen and his 13 dogs successfully delivered an antitoxin serum, part of a 674-mile relay in temperatures as cold as 85 degrees below zero to bring that life-saving medicine. And they do that, they still do the race now. They don't bring the drugs.
No?
And on this day in 1897, as we celebrate Black History Month, we'll be looking at some of the accomplishments of African Americans. And today, black inventor and businessman Alfred Kroll patented the first ice cream scoop, 1897. His popular creation, part of a surge in patents by black inventors after the end of the Civil War. And it came about because people at corner drugstores, they would scoop the ice cream with like all kinds of things, spoons and
Their hands.
spatulas. They got their hands covered with ice cream, and he thought, there's got to be a better way. So surprisingly, no one ever thought of this until 1897, and it's ingenious. And I'd like to get one. I think they should bring this design back because the 7 we have in our
The 7.
in our drawer, the 7 ice cream scoops that we have in our drawer with those things, none of them work. And on this day they work, but they're not perfect. I would like to see Albert's invention brought back. I mean, it looks a little different. 1852, the first public flushing toilet opened in London at 95 Fleet Street, 2 pence, it cost 2 pence, and to this day, in Europe, they're going to charge you to go to the bathroom. I don't know what kind of crowd surrounded people using the first public flushing toilet, but I imagine there was a lot of interest. All that happening on this February 2nd. Now, Today in the J, brought to you by Experience Jackson, and we have a couple of events tonight. We have Black History Month screening of the Jackie Robinson story from 1950, and in this movie, who played Jackie Robinson? Brandon? 1950. Very few people at that time qualified to play Jackie Robinson.
Should I know who it is in 1950?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Who would be the best person?
I'm trying to think of that. In 1950?
Best person to play Jackie Robinson.
In 1950.
Jackie Robinson played himself.
Oh, is it a documentary or is it a movie?
I don't know. It's a biographical film.
Oh, I didn't know that he actually, okay.
Yeah, I didn't know this either. I would have not.
So it's a movie, though?
It's a movie.
Oh.
It's a biographical film.
Interesting.
Yeah, it sounds like it's going to be interesting. It's tonight. Doors open at 6:30.
Okay.
Film begins at 7 o'clock. It tells the true story of his groundbreaking journey to become the first African-American player in modern Major League Baseball. So that'd be cool to see him on the screen talking and everything.
For sure, yeah, that makes it a lot more appealing.
Yeah, I think that'd be a good, great outing tonight. And Blues at the Bohm tonight, Sean Holt and the Teardrops at the Bohm Theater in Albion. It'll be an electrifying night of Chicago-style blues. The Bohm, admission $22, and the show starts at 7 p.m. First Monday of every month at the Bohm, Blues at the Bohm. And that's it. Today in the J, brought to you by Experience Jackson. Over the weekend, some really great high school sporting events, including a couple of key basketball games. Lumen Christi on Friday night avenged an earlier season loss against Cranbrook. Here are some highlights from the boys' game and JTV Sports. And just before that boys game, the girls varsity welcomed in Notre Dame Academy from Toledo for the second game of the season, and they avenged a loss to that team as well. Here are some highlights from JTV Sports. I misspoke. It was the second win by Lumen Christi over Toledo Notre Dame on the season. Earlier in January in Toledo, Lumen Christi won in double overtime, 50-46. Over the weekend, we had a couple other events. I want to share photos with you. On Thursday night, it was the annual Mentor Appreciation Night at Big Brothers Big Sisters at the beautiful City View Room in the Commonwealth Commerce Center. And Big Brothers and Big Sisters were honored. There's the team at the table from Napoleon, the Bickle Brothers, providing entertainment, including the most popular song by Journey. There's JTV's own Max Fritz and his lovely wife, Maxwell, was honored with the new Big Brother of the Year. Congratulations, Max. Max has had a wonderful time as a Big Brother this year. The evening also honored JTV with the Media Advocate of the year. And one of the most popular, and the foundation of the year, the Bailey Family Foundation, and there's Julie and Andy, board members of the foundation. One of the most popular features of the night, the double Gilbert chocolates boxes at every table, and I personally had 3 boxes because some people don't come, and when there's no one looking, you go over and take the boxes from those empty plates. And they had a new feature on the Commonwealth Commerce Center catering buffet, spaghetti and meatballs. So a wonderful night, wonderful time had by all. Congratulations to all the honorees. And it was probably the coldest ever polar plunge we've had in Jackson County. Law enforcement torch run again this year, sponsoring this annual fundraiser for Special Olympics. Yeah, I got my events mixed up. Special Olympics, Michigan. This is the biggest fundraiser. Jackson's Polar Plunge is the biggest fundraiser in the entire state among polar plunges for Special Olympics. How about that? So at Eagle Point at Clark Lake on Saturday, the day started at 2 degrees, and it didn't warm up a lot by mid-afternoon when people jumped off the dock. And a wonderful party at Eagle's Nest following. Thanks to Eagle's Nest for sponsoring all the festivities and hosting this event again this year. And again, thanks to all the jumpers, volunteers, people who donated money and other things to make this such an incredible success. A lot of high school and college sports over the weekend. Check our website, jtv.tv, for photos from Spring Arbor University men and women, and the Napoleon High School powerlifting competition from Saturday, all on jtv.tv. We have a great lineup of guests on today's show. We will start things off with the superintendent of Da Vinci Schools, Christy Nealis. We'll have a mid-year update. Kelby Wallace, Jackson TSC manager from MDOT, joins us. Liz Breed from the Jackson District Library. Meet the JTV staff continues, and I think it wraps up this week, doesn't it, Brandon?
Jeez,
I think it is, yeah. Today, one of our newest team members, Sean Burke, and from Honorable Pest Control, Nick Russler and Hayden Reinhardt, all here today on JTV. Nice to have you with us, and we will get started right after this.